Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to another episode, guys, of the Jazz Sports Show. We got episode 20 looking at you live. We got a bunch of, I don't even know what to talk about. The WBC we can talk about March Madness. We can talk about some, Alex's favorite quarterback going to his favorite team. So let's jump right into March Madness here. I am very shocked that Miami of Ohio got in the first, I guess you can say the last four in.
Yeah, first four, I guess, technically at the games.
Yeah, I guess of the games, but last four in, I guess you can say. Um, I don't, I don't know if that's disrespectful because that knocked out like Seton Hall, IU, Auburn,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I don't know if that was the right thing to do by the committee, but I don't know.
They deserve to get in.
They deserve to get in, but I'm saying is like I don't know if they deserve to be. I think they deserved it. They deserved to not be in the last four in. Like not having to play to technically get in to the tournament.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I filled out a bracket yesterday. I have Duke winning it all. Because I think if they can get through that gauntlet, their region sucks. I don't know. I don't understand how you're the number one overall one seed and you get probably the hardest region out of all four.
They got hosed.
Oh, significantly. But if they can come out, if they can get out of that, I think they have the ability to win it all because obviously you got to go through all those good teams like Michigan State, UConn, Kansas, St. John's. Like, dude, that top five right there is crazy. And I forgot who the sixth seed was. Louisville, right?
Yeah.
Man, Louisville is the sixth seed. And then UCLA is the seventh seed. Heck, dude, their second round game won't be that easy.
Yeah, it won't be.
Who was it again? It was.
I forget it.
I gotta look up a bracket because this is stupid on my part. I don't know how I forgot about that. 2026.
I have Arizona winning it all, and that's only because Duke always collapses, basically no matter what. Like in the Elite Eight. Every year this team's different, but it's not. If Zion and R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish couldn't get it done, then they're just cursed.
Yeah. Duke.
This team's really good, but not nearly as good as that team, and they lost in like the Sweet 16 or Elite 8.
Yeah. Ohio State and TCU. So I picked Ohio State to win that game.
Me too.
I mean, dude, that's pretty tough. I mean, Florida has Clemson, Iowa. I think Florida beats Livingston out of either one of those. I mean, Houston, I think Iowa State's definitely the worst two seed. Don't know how they got a two seed still. That was kind of
That's who
crazy.
we play if we beat Santa Clara.
Yeah.
And they
Dude,
beat Tennessee State. Or Texas.
Michigan's got an easy. Oh my God, dude. Michigan might have the easiest one. Yeah, Michigan might have the easiest region.
Kentucky's really isn't horrible either. I mean, not discounting any teams, but you play Santa
Well,
Clara.
that's the one Michigan's in.
You play Iowa State and then Tennessee most likely after that. That's who we beat twice this year already.
Yeah.
So definitely one of the best case scenarios for if you're a Kentucky fan.
Dude, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why I feel like this UConn team has gotten worse as the season's gone on.
Well, they got crushed by St. John's.
Dude, which is funny because they played three times this year and St. John's beat them twice, but dude, UConn beat the living dog shit out of them earlier in the year.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly close.
No, but
It's Patino though, man.
what's the final four predictions? I think it will be. I personally, based off of how these are set up, I really don't see how it's not the one seeds again.
Let me see here.
Like, personally, I mean, I can see. I mean, Duke could lose in the Sweet 16 to Kansas or St. John's.
Yeah.
But I don't think Michigan State beats them. I don't think UConn beats them. I mean,
Let's see. My Final Four is.
dude, I did a bracket today on all the classes I teach, dude, and it's one of my classes had a High Point going to the Sweet 16.
Good God. Yeah, my Final Four is Michigan State, Florida, Arizona, and Michigan.
Okay, so you have Duke losing to Michigan State in the Elite Eight.
Yep.
Okay, but I don't know. Tomorrow night I'm gonna watch that. Watch this first four.
Of course. You got to
Well, I
watch all the
mean,
games.
which one was it? God, it won't even show me on here. But anyway, looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to these next like 3 weeks of just nothing but like pure college basketball.
It's going to be electric.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. Cannot wait to see that. Oh yeah, so here's what it is. So UMBC versus Howard tomorrow night at 6:40, and then Texas versus NC State at 9:15. And then Wednesday night we have Lehigh versus Prairie View, and we have Miami, Ohio versus SMU at 9:15. These are in Dayton, bro. We honestly could have went to that game.
We could have. Yeah, we could have.
But anyway, moving on. Talking about that, we have. I don't see how this guy had. Dude, this guy has Virginia going to the Final Four.
They've looked real good down stretches, but they've not been.
I don't think they. I don't
They've
think they
been
can last in
streaky.
it, bro. Don't
They've
think
been
they
streaky.
can. But anyway, those conference tournaments, the champion Arkansas winning the SEC. I think people thought they could have won, but I don't think many people thought that they would have won. Acuff is ridiculous. Might be the best basketball player in the country right now. Wouldn't be shocked if he got moved up in the in the lottery for the NBA draft in July or July. But I don't know. It's gonna be an exciting week. I don't really have much else to say about college basketball right now. Besides, I don't know who got gypped on the seeding. Besides, maybe St. John's probably should have been better than a 5 seed, but they held those early losses that they had in the season on their head.
Yeah.
But they've looked really good down the stretch, and I think that deserve. I mean, they won the Big East and they beat the living dog shit out of UConn, who's a 2 seed.
Yeah, they crushed them. It really wasn't that close.
Yeah, so
I
I
think
don't understand
Arkansas kind of got hosed a little bit.
getting a
Not
4 seed.
not completely, but yeah, I figured they'd be a 3 seed.
They probably could have been a 3 seed over Gonzaga in their
Yeah.
region. Like that's kind of dumb, but like I don't like that. I don't like Vandy getting a 5 seed is weird to see.
Yeah.
I don't know how Texas A&M got in it. I thought they were booty.
I didn't think they were that bad.
Yeah. I mean, is there any like 8, 9 seed that just like wow? Why are they 8 or 9 seed? I'm shocked St. Louis isn't a 10.
They're a good team, though. They can make a run. It's just unfortunate they have to play Michigan in the second round.
I know, but like yeah. I guess they hide. I guess they put the Atlantic 10 above the MAC
Yeah.
because I would
The
I
Atlantic
would
10 is actually a pretty solid basketball conference.
I don't know, but I'm still shocked that they like I wouldn't have been mad if they would have put St. Louis in the first four or the last four in, and then put Miami, Ohio at 9, or put them at a 10, like move Missouri from a 10 to a 9, and then put Miami, Ohio as a 10.
Yeah, could have worked out that way.
But
St. Louis is a good team. They're getting picked a lot to beat Georgia. And again,
St. Louis isn't a bad
they
team at
have
all.
to play Michigan the second round.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and shift gears from this to we don't really have our NBA guy who's Jalen. So, but the NBA season's wrapping up. They got those playoffs start in a couple weeks. We still have, as right now, if the season were to end, the Pistons, the Celtics, and the Knicks have all clinched a playoff spot, or they all clinched the play-in. So if they lose every game, they would be in the play-in. But Pistons are still the first seed, Celtics are the second, Knicks are the third. Basically, the top four seeds are kind of just separating themselves from everyone else right now because the Magic are 3 games back of the Cavs,
Mm-hmm.
the 5 and 4 seed. The Hornets are 500. I hope they can stay in the play-in because I think they could end up actually somehow making the playoffs, which would be nice to see.
Yeah.
The Heat are the 7th seed now, and then other than that, dude, like the Bucks are chasing. The Pacers and Wizards suck. The Nets are awful as well. The Western Conference, dude, they're so close. Like the 3 to the 6 seed is literally separated by a literal half game or a game and a half.
That's nuts.
So you have that. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, and the Rockets play the Lakers tonight. So if the Rockets beat
Yeah.
the Lakers tonight, they jump the Lakers. So that
They've
would
been
be
on fire recently.
the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are now the 3rd seed. It goes Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, Rockets, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Trailblazers. The Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, Rockets, Nuggets, Timberwolves have all clinched the play-in. So the fact that the Thunder haven't like clinched the playoff yet is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is nutty.
But dude, the poor Warriors, dude. The poor Warriors have lost 5 in a row. They are just so bad without Steph Curry.
Yeah, dude, rightfully so. I mean, that roster is not great.
That roster is atrocious. That roster is so
Even
good.
with Steph Curry, obviously it's Steph Curry, he's great, and the roster's good with him, but it's bad.
Yeah, like you're probably at least looking at maybe he's been out for like over a month,
Yeah,
probably closer to 2 months now, and they're 32 and 35. They honestly probably would have 38 wins just because of him.
yeah,
Because he would go out there and win you those games. Like, dude, they lost last night to the Knicks by 3, and they were up the whole game. Like, you're not losing that game with Steph Curry.
no,
But the NBA don't really have much to talk about. The MVP is a tight race between Cade, Shea. I would throw Jaylen Brown in there. I know Jalen thinks I'm dumb for that, but I really think that Jaylen Brown is like the only reason that the Celtics are in second place in the East. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good role players and stuff like that, but you don't. If he doesn't go out there and do that, or imagine if he wasn't on that team and Jason Tatum wasn't playing either, how good would the Celtics really be? They might be 23 and 44 instead of 44 and 23.
yeah, they might be.
So you got to give them some consideration on that. But getting rid of that, let's talk about this trade. You know, we all know if you've watched previous episodes of this show, especially during the NFL season, we all know Alex's favorite quarterback is Justin Fields.
Yep.
And we all know he just got drafted today for a 6th-round pick
Traded today.
traded today to the Kansas City Chiefs to possibly be the starting quarterback week 1. But now, I'm going to back up the statement that I have always said about Justin Fields. He has never had an offensive-minded coach. Andy Reid will be his first-minded head coach, and he will actually have somebody to where he can actually sit behind and learn that's actually worth the shit to learn behind, which is Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't say Russell Wilson was really worth learning from because I really think his Seahawks career was definitely carried by excellent play calling and a great defense. But nice to see, like, if you look at all the teams Joseph Fields had, or all the coaches he's had Mike or
Matt
Eberflus, who's booty. Then you went to Mike Tomlin, who's a good head coach, just defensive minded. with Arch Smith or Archie Smith as your freaking offensive coordinator, who's just a running back kind of guy. But and then you go to the Jets, who is Glenn Powell, not Glenn Powell,
Aaron
Aaron
Glenn.
Glenn. Jesus, Aaron Glenn, who's a defensive minded head coach. Now he finally gets to actually have an offensive mind. Now I'm not saying he's going to go out here and throw for 50 touchdowns and throw for 4,000 yards, but he will, if he gets to start until he comes back, he'll probably look the best we've ever seen Justin Fields, because I think Andy Reid can get a little more creative with a guy that you can use his legs. And you're kind of not worried about, you can kind of do quarterback design play runs because you can't really do that with Patrick Mahomes because you're scared to death that he might get hit too hard or might get scared. Which, don't get me wrong, Patrick Mahomes scrambles a lot, but it's not design runs. I think you can do a lot more design runs with Justin Fields, which is what he's best at. And then Alex is about to say he can't hit a chair if it stood still. Or, he can't hit.
Listen, man. You could have Andy Reid, Bill Belichick, and John Madden all be on the same coaching staff and have Justin Fields as your quarterback. They all can't force him to make decisions on time. That is not necessarily a teachable trait. That is just something that comes within yourself. He has none of that. He has negative awareness in the pocket. He flashed with the Bears, at best, flashed. Obviously, he's a good locker room guy. He's a likable guy.
He looked pretty good on the Steelers.
He's pretty mobile. He doesn't have a horrible arm, but it's just like his decision making is second to none in a bad way. Like he doesn't look comfortable out there. He doesn't make decisions. He sits in the pocket. You don't have good offense coordinators. That's a reasonable thing to bring up, but they don't help you make decisions when your internal clock in your head goes off and you start freaking out, or you just sit there in the pocket.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs' offense line isn't great, especially last year.
Yeah.
They're not great. So
he's just going to have another awful offensive line that he's
honestly,
had his whole career.
this is the best coach he's ever had. Probably put all the other coaches together, they still wouldn't be as good as Andy Reid. But I mean, something's got to give here. He'll be a good backup, but like obviously he's going to start like the whole year.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, at least until maybe week 10, depending on the ACL
Yeah,
and how it's going.
and he has all of the check marks. He checks them all off from an outsider perspective, not knowing anything about him. He's not small. He's not big, but he's mobile. He's has a quick feet, a decent arm, leadership potential. He can't make a decision. And again, that's something if he were to tweak, he might end up being the starting quarterback in the league again. But I mean, he's had a lot of chances to tweak it, and we've seen nothing from him. So,
Yeah. I don't know.
it'll
We'll
be interesting
see.
to see what he does this year. I
Well,
don't.
and it was like,
The return for getting a 6th-round pick for Justin Fields isn't bad though. That's not bad to have him come in for a 6th-round pick.
no, not bad at all. Just to say, all right, what's a 6th-round draft pick? Not dissing the guy that's going to get drafted by that draft pick, but really, what do you go into at the 6th round thinking of? Like,
You think of Tom Brady.
yeah, you hope and pray you get a Tom Brady, but that's not the case all the time.
Yeah, no, you get like a special teamer, or someone like kickoff or like a utility position like fullback or something like that.
Yeah, you never know. You might find a diamond in the rough. Never know. But the NFL, dude, the free agency was crazy last week. Kyler Murray signing with the Vikings, that was interesting.
Yeah.
The Vikings might actually be good because no way, J.J. McCarthy's not starting over Kyler Murray.
No, he won't.
Kyler Murray might. I don't know how he'll probably do great because he's about to have a great offensive minded coach with Kevin O'Connell, and you're gonna have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson to throw to. Like you'll be really good, and you have a
Aaron
really good
Jones.
defense.
Yeah, Aaron Jones and
Well, I thought Aaron Jones was just a 1 year deal. I don't even think he's there anymore, is he?
He's there for 2.
Okay, so he's there, but they'll probably look to draft a younger running back because they don't. He's getting up there in age, and but I don't know. That'll be exciting for him. Daniel Jones getting a freaking $50 million a year is kind of crazy.
It's hilarious.
Don't really know. Dude has had uh, a year and a half good seasons,
Yeah. He
and
led the Giants to the playoffs 1 year.
yeah, he had 15 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that's it. So just want everybody to know that. But anyway, but other than that, moving on. I don't know who to expect for. I don't even know how the Chiefs are going to look, dude. They traded so many pieces. Like Trent McDuffie traded to the Rams, bro. Like I think the Rams are going all in again because Matthew Stafford only has like maybe 1 or 2 years left in him.
Yeah, probably 1.
And I still can't believe how the Seahawks just let. Oh, I forgot Kenneth
Really?
Walker's on the Chiefs now, but I can't believe how the Seahawks just let everybody go from their.
Yeah, they had $50 million in cap room to begin the offseason. They did not re-sign Boye Mafe, Kenneth Walker. Who else?
Uh,
Kobe
dude,
Bryant.
dude, they're corners.
Yeah,
The two corners.
Kobe Bryant. Reek Woolen got traded for some reason. I forget where he's at, but I want to say the Titans, but I think
Eagles.
that's wrong. Yeah, and he's an awesome corner. I don't know what they're doing. Like, hey, we won the Super Bowl. We don't have to try for another 10 years, I guess. That's what
Yeah,
they're thinking, but it makes no sense. Letting one of those guys go, maybe, like that's fine. Because you still have to have cap room for the future. You can't just sink all your money into players every year. But
I'll be honest.
not
If you like,
re-signing your Super Bowl MVP winning running back for $10 million a year is probably what he'd be asking for, which isn't bad. And then Kobe Bryant was awesome. Reek Walton as a top corner when healthy.
Pro Bowl, Pro
And
Bowl corner.
Boye Mafe is one of the best pressure rated defensive linemen in the league. Seahawks head coach said that he's the quickest player on their defense. Everybody, corners, safeties, nickels.
And let's just let that guy go.
Quickest person on
But at
that.
least the Bengals got him.
Yeah, he's like if like Shamar Stewart was good and had pass rush ability.
Dude, I don't know. The NFL season's gonna be exciting to see. But all we can really talk about right now is like the signing and like injury issues gonna be coming back. I'm still waiting on the Cowboys to freaking sign Brandon Aubrey, dude, or freaking George Pickens, bro. Like, make a decision, man. Like, you have a 1B wide receiver, and you have literally like you're across that 50 yard line. You got to guarantee 3 points.
Maybe it depends on how long he plays, but maybe the best kicker of all time.
Possibly, knock on wood. But they go. I don't know. Moving on to that, the WBC. I watched the end of that USA versus the Dominican Republic.
Heck yeah.
Dude, what a huge game, bro. What actually like crazy pitching, dude. Like getting out of innings with
Both
dudes on
sides
third.
pitched very well.
Yes. And then two back-to-back homers for us got us the lead. It's exciting to see. I don't know who's winning right now between
I think
Venezuela. Who's Venezuela playing again?
Italy.
Italy. The only team that's
Italy.
beaten us.
Italy, man. Yeah, Italy's up 2-1. Oh gosh.
So we'll have to play Italy again, most likely. What inning is it?
Bottom 5, 2 outs. Italy up the bat.
Okay, so we might be playing Italy here, but that's fine. Confidence going into it. I really wish Paul Skeens would be pitching in that game, but we needed him last night.
Yeah, I don't mind the pitching all last night against Tarek Skubal. Softer than Sharman. Pitched 4 innings against Great Frickin' Britain, and called it a World Baseball Classic. He'll get a ring, and even if they don't win, I mean he still gets a medal or a ring or whatever the heck they give out to the team because he pitched like 4 innings. So a waste of a roster spot. They took off Clayton Kershaw off the roster, which is good, and added a relief pitcher in there, which they needed. They
Yeah.
got kind of into a little bit of trouble yesterday, but obviously nothing happened from it. But
It was a
added
huge play.
another
It was huge
reliever.
pitching by the bullpen, last night.
Added another reliever. Kershaw's gone, and Scooble's just sitting there having fun in the dugout. So good for him, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got who's on the mound?
That'll be a good game to watch though tomorrow night. I can't wait to watch that tomorrow night. Some college basketball, and then Wednesday morning I get to go watch the high school state tournament
No, it
here.
was Suarez who hit the home run for Venezuela.
Oh really?
Yep.
Good, Torres. Now do that for the Reds. But while you're looking that up, like I don't know, it's gonna be exciting to see. Opening day is in a couple weeks. I can't wait. I can't wait to just have just be able to chill and watch sports.
It's Nolan McLean.
Okay.
He's pretty good. Obviously, he made the roster.
Yeah. We'll
But
see.
it'll be interesting to
Hopefully.
see what he does. There are so many more talented pitchers that didn't play or didn't want to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
But
We'll see. But
we'll
moving
see.
on, I
He's
mean,
not
it'll be an
bad.
exciting
He's
game to
not bad.
watch.
So
It'll be an exciting game to watch. It'll be good. But moving on, I want to get to this topic for our last. This is gonna be a little short episode, guys. But moving back, is Scotty Scheffler gonna not be the number one player in the world for golf? The last couple of weeks he's been playing. If he
um,
keeps it up, if he does it for like two more tournaments, we think he's just gonna not be the number one ranked player.
well, yeah. I mean, according to FedEx points, like he won't be, but I think he still is. Yeah, it's rare to see him struggle. I guess, like he'll have like a tournament or two where he doesn't finish top 20, but doesn't look too strong out there.
He cost me my bet. I
Putting
bet on
is
him, Tommy
really,
Fleetwood,
really
and
low, horrible. Which his putting's never been great, but it's looking like it used to look. He's messing up off the tee, just not being super accurate. But he's Scotty Scheffler, so he'll figure it out.
yeah, cost me that bet. Had him going in the top 10. Had to get finished 22nd. Fleetwood fought and got back in the top 10 for me. I needed that. And
Yeah,
then, who do I have? Alberg.
Hovland.
No, Alberg.
Yeah, he fell off the face of the earth on
Dude,
Sunday.
he had that win, dude. He was literally up by like three and then just completely just choked it
He had
away.
a
And then
double bogey on Sunday and like two bogeys or three.
Cameron Young, bro, just slid right in and took it.
Good for him though, dude. I was happy to see him win.
Yeah. 0 wins in his first 93 starts, 2 wins in his last 11 starts.
He's on fire. Watch out.
It's good to see. It's good to see. I just can't wait to actually sit down and possibly get to watch the Masters, and I get to watch like the U.S. Open, and we can actually get together and watch that. Maybe we can stream that because we gotta get back in the streaming world again. We were really good doing it every week during the NFL and college football season, but we have ever since those have ended, we have kind of fallen off the face of the planet on when it comes to streaming. Um, But we'll get back into that. We'll get that going. But I hope you all enjoy these videos. Alex, you want to say anything else as we sign out or no?
Cats are gonna win it all, baby. Go
If they
Cats.
can beat Santa Clara.
Go Cats.
Yeah.
They're going all the way.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out the Instagram at J.A.B. Sports. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And peace.